Hi loves, welcome back to my channel. I am Halicia, but I go by Lee. And if you guys are new here, I definitely create content with fashion, sneakers, travel, a little bit of vlogs here and there, and of course hair and makeup tutorials. I'm kind of like your all-inclusive channel, so if you're new, please subscribe. In terms of my hair is in a twist and curl, and I'll definitely link that tutorial below because I do have like a new updated hair video. And I'm just rocking a t-shirt today. This one is from Chinatown Market, but they have like a branch off, or like they call it the secret club essentially, and I think you have to sign up for text messages. It's almost like nostalgic to their original concept because they used to call themselves like bootleggers or like the best bootleggers. It was something like that, where they make like the Born Again Christian Dior or the I'm So Proud of You shirt. Y'all know what I'm talking about because I have all of those shirts, but they don't do that anymore. But I feel like this is kind of like their way of bringing in the old brand back, but the quality is not the same, so let me say that. However, the shirt just says like expensive shit, and it's literally a toilet paper roll with like a Fendi and a Louis Vuitton print. I just have it on with some Abercrombie jeans. They make some of the best denim. If I were going to wear this out, I would pair it with my Brandon Blackwood bag because she looks expensive. Let's get into the sneaker haul. Okay, first pair of sneakers in the haul is a pair of Air Jordan 1s. I actually do not have the box for these. I threw it away after I got the shoe. I typically throw away most of my boxes unless they're like special boxes. So I definitely threw that in the trash after I got the shoe. And I actually got this shoe from one of my friends. I haven't even laced them up just yet. This is a 6.5 in women's. Doesn't this look so small? The colorway was sage green. I'll leave it on the screen, and these are pretty dope shoes. I actually wasn't even gonna get them, but overall the shoe is dope. I am gonna figure out which way I want to get these laced up, so let me know in the comments below. Should I do like the orange and cream laces or the sage ones, or try to somehow incorporate both into these pair of sneakers? And also guys, let me know if you would ever want to see me do like a sneaker styling haul. Will I do like a bunch of different outfits that I would wear? The next one is Aleali May. Aleali May is hella dope. If you guys don't follow her, she is literally iconic. So she has multiple Jordan collabs, and I think this is my third or fourth pair of shoes from her Jordan collabs. Maybe it's my third pair, but this is the most recent pair. I actually got to go to the launch party for this shoe. Let me show you what kind of shoe it is. This is the women's Air Jordan Retro 14s low, and 6.5 is my typical women's size. But I got to go to the launch of this shoe, the pre-launch. The paper is so pretty, and I purchased the shoe at the pre-launch party. Y'all, like a week ago, I got the shoe in the mail. So my friends over at Nike Chicago actually sent me the shoe. So now I have two pair of these, and I do not know what I'm going to do with both pairs. I'm trying to figure out if this is the pair that I've worn or if this is the new one. I always smell my sneakers. Is that weird? When I first get them, I love the way like that the leather and suede smells. But anyways, these are the shoes, and they're super dope. And when I went to the event, we got like jade nails. I just love the color. I don't have any Jordan Retro 14s whatsoever, and these shoes are super cute. I'm pretty sure that you guys have seen them pretty much everywhere now. These are a nice neutral pair of shoes. They are super comfortable. I'm here for it. Pretty much anything Aleali May drops though, it's a vibe. But these are also super dope, and of course I'm gonna link all of the shoes down below. These are all pickups from like the last 3 months, so they're pretty recent and should be fairly easy to find, but all of them are going to be resale. And they did come with tan laces also, but I like the black because I don't know, it just looks good on the shoe. I guess I'll kind of skip over from Nike because I have a box of Yeezys right here. I actually shared these on my stories, and these are the Yeezy 450. I got them in a 5.5 because of Yeezy sizes. I actually probably could have gone up to a 6 in these shoes just because they do fit very snug on the feet. But if you know anything about Yeezys, they typically fit very snug. Like they almost run small, almost, because in any other brand I would get like a men's or a grade school 5, except for Yeezy. So I typically get a 5.5 in Yeezy, but I could have done a 6. And here is what the Space shoes look like. I don't know, my feet are so small. So this is what they look like. They're really just like a slate gray and black, almost like a mixture of the foam runners combined with your typical Yeezy shoe. That's really what this is. And this shoe is so compact. I think that this is great to travel with. It almost looks like a water shoe, but the shoes themselves are just very, very, very unique. I don't know that if I would buy another pair of these, but to have one and to be able to kind of like style and rock this one, I'm good with that. I also think that these look best with socks. Either way it goes, they're still like a really, really dope and unique cut shoe. And I think that if you like sneakers, then this might be something that is just great for your collection to try something different, because you ain't gonna find nothing else like it, guaranteed. Let me skip down and just do my other pair of Adidas. Typically when I buy Adidas, it's probably only Yeezys, unless it's like a Beyonce collab or something like that. But for the most part, I own a lot more Nike branded shoes than I do Adidas. I love Adidas because to me they're actually, in terms of comfort levels, Adidas is a 10 out of 10. They are going to be the most comfortable shoe that you wear. But Nike makes fashionable shoes that are still comfortable, but they're just not as comfortable. So that's why I typically go towards Nike, because of the fashion aspect of the shoe. And I like Yeezys because they're fashionable. They are trendy. So this is a pair of Yeezy 500s. I purchased these for fall. I went to Atmos in Philly when we were there for the Made in America festival, and these are a US 6. They are the Yeezy 500 high, and I do have a version of 500s that do look similar to this, but the colors are different and they are low. So to me, these look like more of like a hiking boot version, a fall version. I haven't had these for long at all. So the shoe is chocolate brown, like just beautiful chocolate. It has red, navy blue, like this very muted purple, and some deep, I won't say it's maroon, but I think that it could look maroon if it was up against maroon, but to me it's more like it really looks like my skin, to be honest. Like a brownish red, I don't know. And then the laces, like they don't even come loose. They're like this rubberized texture. To me, just the whole vibe of this shoe is so cute. And I love a good chunky sneaker that's gonna give me like a little bit of height. Fashionable, very, very fashionable hiking boots. And I remember my first time in Arizona, Page, Arizona, when we went to Antelope Canyon, I wore Yeezys. Okay, now the rest will be Nike. I don't know. We'll just go with it. Okay, so these were another collab. They were sent over to me by my friends at Nike Chicago. This is a collab with a store called Maniere, and they actually have the store in Houston. Maniere, yeah. They have the store in Houston. It's really a luxury store, and it's black on, is it James Whitaker? It's a shopping experience there. A bar, a lounge, everything that you would want in a luxury store, they have it. So they did a collab with Jordan, and this isn't even the whole box, but I'm gonna give it to you, as I have it. So this is the women's Air Jordan Retro SP, Jordan 3, okay, Retro SP, and look at these. Oh my God, my Jordan collection is heavily expanding, and it is on the rise for greatness because, sis, the selection that I have gained over the last year and a half has been phenomenal. So these are like super neutral. They're white, they're gray, they're cream, but they are stunning in terms of texture. Very, very neutral shoes, and they did come with like 3 different laces, and I'm actually going to change these laces. These are like your standard white laces, but they have like this deeper cream lace. However, the laces do say work harder on the end, and I love that because it's like inspiration in the shoe. And then they have the logo for Maniere on the tongue, and the inside is like this quilting. I mean, whoever designed these shoes really had like quality and design in mind, because to me this is a luxury woman's sneaker, and it smells good. I'm not gonna sniff no more sneakers on this video because whew, I need a leather candle. That's what I need. That will satisfy my urge. Okay, these are some ambush dunks, the dunk highs. I also got these in a US 5. Yeah, I think I got these in a US 5 because this was like a men's or kind of like a universal drop. I actually worked with Farfetch, and they gifted me 2 pair of sneakers, and I do have a code because I love Farfetch. I definitely think that that is one of my favorite platforms to shop and browse on, because they literally have boutiques from around the world. Now, I do not know if this code is still active because I only had maybe like 30 days on the code, but I'm gonna leave the code on the screen for you anyways, and you can just try it. If it works, then listen, you get 10% off, and if it doesn't, then I'm sorry. There are terms and conditions that apply, but definitely give the code a try if you want to shop anything off of Farfetch. Okay, so now back to the shoe. Ooh, she's so sexy. Okay, now there were like 4 variations of these ambush dunks. Look at how oversized this check is. Look at how the back kind of like sticks out. It almost has like a little platform. The detailing that's on the back with the checks. The fact that this whole shoe is lime green, I am just here for it. The other 3 colorways, I honestly wasn't as impressed. Like the black and white one, I know it's the most popular, but to me it's basic. The fuchsia colorway is also a colorway that I actually think that I want, especially now that I have these. This is some premium leather. I don't know where they got this leather from, but this is some nice leather. The tongue is slightly distressed. When Virgil did like all of those off-white collabs, I've been seeing this distressed tongue on a lot of shoes where you can actually see the foam. I love that detail. And then there's like a double Nike and ambush logo on the tongue. The tongue and everything is lime green, like, but I just love the green. I love the monochromatic moment. I love monochromatic moments in general, so I'm here for this. I honestly, if I were designing for Nike on this particular collab, instead of making this check black, I would have made this check chocolate brown. Tell me that wouldn't have elevated the shoe 110 times. Nike, get at me. These are the Nike Blazer lows, and they are a collab with Sacai. I don't own any Blazers. I don't own any shoes from the Sacai collection, and I've wanted so many of them, but I always seem to either not get picked for like the draws or the raffles, or when I go to resale, when I go to purchase resale, the price is just extremely high because my feet are also small. It's like a whole thing. So I was able to get my hands on these, and I love the colors. And I actually picked these up from Maniere. So speaking of the Jordans that they did a collab, I went into Maniere and I was able to just buy them. Sacai kind of always has like this patching put together format to all of their sneakers, which I love because it's like this 3-dimensional design. I think that it's pretty innovative. They have a double tongue on these. One is red and one is brown. They actually came laced with the double laces, so I literally just kept it like this. These are brown and red, and they're really high quality, and like, look at the thickness of the foam. They're like the same colorway as the Yeezys, but this at the bottom is like white. It's your purest white. But I think that this is going to be a great winter, fall shoe, primarily because of the colors. Okay, we only have 3 more left, and they're also good. So if you've made it this far, honey, you've literally made it to the best part of the video, because these are probably some of the best ones that I've shown, that I'm going to show, and definitely the most unique. So here's another pair of dunks that I got from Farfetch with that same Farfetch collab. I got a 6.5 in women's, a 5 in men's. These are Dunk Low SP, and they actually, this was a Nike dunk collab with Undefeated. So I saw these long before they launched, and I was like, I have to get them. Got online, entered the draw, and I didn't get selected. I entered like 3 raffles. I didn't get selected. And here comes Farfetch as the plug. Okay, they had your girl. Look at this. Okay, these are blue snake, like a yellow, like a pale yellow, purple, and gray. The tongue is leather, honey. Leather. The gray check is suede. The purple is canvas. Some of the blue is suede. Some of the blue is yellow. I mean, they do have the exposed tongue, and the inside they have like the collab logo. The bottom is like this deep purple. Talk about a fall pop in a shoe. And these are some of the hottest colors this season. Blues, pale yellows, purples are booming. You're going to see them everywhere this season. I mean, just absolutely stunning shoes, great quality. They also came with these pale yellow laces, but of course I like the blue. Now you guys know I love Virgil. I love Off-White. I honestly love everything that he does. I'm so infatuated with his bags and his accessories. And so I think that kind of is where it falls in with his shoes. I own probably like 6 pair of his shoes with Nike. If they are a women's drop, especially, I probably own that shoe. Yeah. So these are another pair of Dunk Lows, because Dunk Lows are everything this year. Like, everybody's into Dunk Lows. And first off, can we just appreciate the box? The box has clear holes in it. It looks like a little kid drew it, and they added like tape detailing where the holes are everywhere. This is just a stunning pair of shoes. I haven't worn them yet. And what was really, really dope was that when I got access to these shoes, and you purchase the shoes, you don't know which color you're going to get, because there are 50 lots, and each lot is like a different colorway, a different texture. So you literally, it's kind of like a mystery shoe when you get it in the mail, because you're like, what is it? So I got lot 4, and here is the shoe. The tongue does have like a hole that he has, and like it's like standard, and the logo is on the side. It's a Nike logo. Mine ended up being like this Tiffany blue lacing with the white shoelaces. I honestly wanted like pink or purple or something that was a little bit more vibrant. However, when I looked back at the shoe, I was like, this kind of fits my wardrobe too. Last pair. Speaking of green, this is the other Aleali made collab that came out this year. These are some Jordan 1 highs, but they are the Zoom version. And if you know anything about the Zoom version, they're like much, much more comfortable than the regular Jordan 1s, because they're not like as flat. They kind of have like that extra cushion in it, and I love that. And it is these. I never knew that satin could look so good on a sneaker. They need to come out, Nike. You need to come out with a all satin shoe, or different satins, or just with satin and like pearls, almost like a wedding Jordan 1. This is the Aleali made collab. The shoe is yellow at the bottom. The tongue is leather and thick. The back is suede. The check is suede. The Jordan logo is like fuzzy. What is it, shearling? It almost feels like shearling. Is not though, but it does feel like that. And then on the other shoe, she actually has her signature on the back. And these did come with yellow laces, green laces, and blue laces. I think that at one time I was going to put in the blue laces, and then I just went with the cream because the tongue is cream and it just looked real sexy like that to me. But I do love that it's cream instead of white. I've been seeing that a lot this year, and I'm loving like the warmer neutrals over the like really stark bright white. So again, all of the shoes will be linked. I hope that you guys enjoyed this sneaker haul. Let me know what your favorite pair of sneakers is that I've shown, and if you guys would like to see a styling video, probably not of like all of these because that's just a lot, but you know, just kind of like how to style sneakers. Like I could do like how to style Air Jordan 1 highs, how to style Dunk lows, or just general sneaker styling tips in general if you're interested. But that's it, guys. I love you. Thank you so much. Make sure that you subscribe, and I will see you in my next one.